Hi guys, how are you today? Time to talk housewives. Now, it's not a figment of your imagination. We were just here an hour ago. Oh my God. But we got to talk about Beverly Hills. It's What did you think of the first episode before we get started, guys?
I liked it. I love to see the girls with money.
Okay, yeah, that's what we got to talk about. Is this real money or is this the figment of our imaginations? Let me go ahead and play my intro, allow more people to come in, and then we'll come back and get right into it. Hi, guys, how are you? Woo! Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's finally here. It finally came. Did it disappoint? What do you guys think?
I just watched the first episode of New York because I'm like, okay, I haven't watched any of New York, and
I told you not to do it, John. What are you going to say about it?
I was so pained like 20 minutes into New York that it was like unbearable to watch, and I thought Beverly Hills was so delightful in their first episode versus New York. So I give Beverly Hills a very big 2 thumbs up for the first episode.
It was good. It wasn't fabulous, but it was a lot of little moments that we needed to capture.
Tidbits.
It was what?
Tidbits.
Yeah, a lot of tidbits. Like, did you guys notice they brought Kathy Hilton on the very first episode?
Yes, and we were talking about that.
And did you see how she played it real cool?
She's getting ready to steal her sister's show.
Yeah. She was cool as a cucumber.
She was
They
pretty cool.
brought Kathy Hilton on. They showed no shame. You know, you're supposed to be on, if you're brand new like this, 3rd episode, maybe 4th. You know, it depends. Sudden, I don't even think they acknowledged her. She was just at a table one day. I mean, she got her own camera time. How scared does
That's Kathy
Kyle
Hilton,
needs to
honey.
be?
Kathy Hilton ain't playing around.
She came
is
she came in real smooth, like, you know.
this
But
is
Crystal
Crystal too,
everybody up.
though. Crystal too. They bought her on the first episode too.
I know. Kyle needs to run for the hills. She's in trouble. Okay.
And she need to take Lisa with her.
She been,
Okay, yeah,
she
let's
been in
see-
trouble for
let's-
some years now. Kyle been in trouble for some years now.
Uh-huh.
And can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Why
go
is
ahead.
Kyle still in the middle holding her diamond? Erica needs to be in the middle holding that cubic zirconian. So if she giving all of this, if she giving us all of this scandal, she needs to be dead center in the middle. Okay. Kyle sitting up here with the fake noses and stuff and playing them games already. That ain't got close to what we know about Erica that's coming this season.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Listen, it is what it is. I feel like officially Kyle has lost her spot as on the. Now I wouldn't even call Kyle the queen. Just the person that Andy has made the show around. She should not be here anymore. It's official, and they're all playing it cool. It's the first episode. They're probably all pissed off. That's Kathy Hilton's show now. It
And
is.
scared, and scared, and scared.
Scared.
They're scared.
Perry, whose show is it?
Oh well,
Oh,
Kathy Hilton.
yeah, that's cool.
Poor,
But I
poor
mean,
little Perry. He
Garcelle,
doesn't understand what he's watching.
yeah.
no. But Garcelle, no, I'm not saying Garcelle showed up. I think it's going to be very
Oh.
interesting.
Oh yeah,
She
Garcelle
didn't-
was.
I mean, because
good.
Kathy Hilton, she walked in, but Garcelle walked in and she putting it down already.
Oh, no.
John, should we give
I
the title to
disagree.
Garcelle? Does
Okay,
Garcelle
well,
I
deserve
thought
it?
Garcelle delivered last night too.
She delivered.
Especially
Oh,
with that lunch with Lisa Rinna when
Y'all
she
about
was
to be
like,
mad at me then.
Well,
Wait.
it won't be the
Yes.
first time, Gabor. It won't be the first time.
Speak your mind, Gabor. What's up?
We'll talk about it because I just feel like from what I've seen of Garcelle, you know, she trying to wear these labels and stuff and it just look cheap. And you can't keep up with these frauds. These girls is stealing money and got money scams and schemes coming on. You ain't got to come wear everything their brand like they do. them girls are going to jail. And we ain't forgot about you. We ain't forgot about you. She trying to hype Erika up. Yeah, girl, tell them your story so they can get off me. No, we know what you got going on too.
Yeah.
Let's start with the most important. Well, okay, it starts with Kyle getting a nose job. Do we care that she's getting more power?
Why didn't she just say she had a nose job? Like, oh, why did you? Oh, I was outside and some random bird just flew into my nose. Like, it was the craziest thing. And then while I was there, I was like, just fix this, that, and the other, and touch this and do that. Why didn't you just say I got a nose job?
And don't
Why
forget,
you have to lie about it?
And don't forget, we're thinking about having another baby. Don't forget that.
Girl.
Wow.
Everybody think they can have babies at 50 now because Janet had one. Janet was married to a billionaire. Okay.
Why? I'm with John. Why doesn't she just come out and say, I'm obsessed with plastic surgery? Why give us this song and dance? How you ended up at the damn surgeon's office?
Girl, you was an extra in that movie. You was an extra in that movie. Now, see, this is the thing that Andy got these girls doing. They got all these girls on here that saying they actress and they was never top billing. Okay,
Right.
Girl, you was an extra in that movie, and you mean to tell me something happened to you so horrific that you needed a nose job, and it didn't take no 10 years off neither.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Listen. So the first episode opens up. They're all pampering around Kyle because she got a nose job for the 10th time.
Poor Kyle.
Yeah, no one gives a damn about Kyle. And you know what makes this worse? I have to say this before I get into it. They had ran a Beverly Hills reruns yesterday of the previous season, reminding me how mean they were to Denise and how much they have, what scumbags they are, especially Lisa Rinna. The scene at the reunion when she made Denise cry.
Yeah.
And Denise was like, you were my friend. You were my friend. So I have absolutely no sympathy. Gabor, give it to us raw. Team twirl. Really, Denise? Give it to us raw. No,
y'all remember that same tactic that Lisa Rinna did to Garcia. She did that same tactic to Randy, Dorit.
What tactic?
Oh, I'm your friend. I just want to smooth everything over. I just want to get back to the way we were. I'm talking about that tactic.
If Rinna used all this acting that she's been doing on this show, she might still be on TV and have to take a step down into reality. I'm just saying, maybe she would still be on TV or a movie instead of having to go on to Bravo. Just saying.
Oh, John, no.
Because you know what? Thank God for Bravo that she getting a little check. Because if she didn't have Bravo, she'd be shit out of luck. You ain't gonna get paid for this. She'd be shit out of luck.
No, but she always try to beat somebody to the punch, though. Like I noticed that yesterday too. Once she get questioned about something, I didn't know. I'm just so sorry. My Prozac, it has me saying things I really don't mean sometimes.
I want to be there for you. I want to be there for you.
Right.
She did the same tactic.
Harry, you said my Prozac has me doing other weird things.
I mean, she act like it's a foreign object that's making her do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. I would agree with you. I don't know why my behavior was that way. The medication I was on, I took it right before I came to dinner. Wow, come on.
Just be real. Just be real.
Exactly.
I really want to be there for you.
Just be real and say,
for you.
Just be real and say, I can't lose this check. I can't lose this check too.
Or just be real and say I'm a low down dirty dog.
She can call herself that. I'm just a C word. Well, you damn right you is. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. We're not there yet.
Okay.
I'm like crying.
Come on with it, Sharrell.
Oh my God. No, Harry said you damn right you are.
Yeah. Come on.
Garcelle didn't stop her when she said it. She's like,
yeah, right.
I don't like that word, but
Garcelle was saying, yeah, right. Garcelle was saying, yeah, right. I wish I had a double decker ham sandwich and stuff in your mouth.
Okay.
Said, I don't like that word. And she said, but I wouldn't disagree.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go, since we're talking about it, the apology that Rinna gives Garcelle. Why bother? What was that about?
That's her MO. That's her MO. That's
Garcelle
her
showed
MO.
up looking cheap.
Yeah.
What do you think she expected to happen, Gabor? What did she want Garcelle to say?
I don't know. My whole thing is I don't care. Look, I really don't care about what happened with Denise last season. And I don't want to drag the storyline into this. Okay. They was carpet munching, and it is what it is. Everybody know what it is. Now let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Garcelle, don't try to have the girl back now that she gone. You know what I'm saying? You should have been in the ring with her last year. Don't try to have the girl back now.
I think that Garcelle held Denise down, and finally somebody tried to make Rinna accountable. Now, she didn't take the accountability, but at least Garcelle presented it like, you're an a-hole. What's up with that? Basically. And then Lisa Rinna goes around saying what a great conversation she had. What is she talking about?
With that clown outfit she had on.
But Sharrell, hit that super chat. I don't want you to miss it.
Garcelle should have just told her.
Yeah.
And did you see at the end when when Lisa dropped Garcelle's name at Dorit's barbecue that wasn't a barbecue, and the look that Garcelle gave Rinna? She was
okay, I can't go in order. First of all, let me read the super chat. Rinna looked like Rod Stewart in the green suit.
Listen, Rinna, we saw Jennifer Lopez wear their outfit out. You're not about to come on here and wear it too. Okay,
yeah, I mean, but I never seen Jennifer wear it.
But Gabor, that was her second time.
Jennifer wore it into a dress.
Yeah.
Jennifer wore a dress, some pajamas. She wore the booty shorts. Jennifer won't let the outfit die.
Right.
But Gabor, what I'm saying is, I never seen Jennifer wear it. But I'm sure
you ain't never seen Jennifer Lopez in that.
Yeah,
I'm sure she
had. It was a dress.
I'm sure she had to look better than what Lisa did. She showed up at the barbecue like a pimp on St. Patrick's Day, didn't she?
But that was the second time her wearing that outfit, y'all. She wore the outfit last year.
She looked like a highlighter. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to get the pictures up now. She looked like a highlighter, but we're not even there. Listen, we'll just start talking about what we think because we can't go in order.
I'm sorry.
Harry, smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, that wasn't no barbecue.
Okay,
it wasn't no barbecue.
Did you even see a damn grill, Gabor?
I didn't see a grill. I didn't see no barbecue sauce. I didn't see no ribs.
There was a
I didn't see no chicken. I didn't see no hot dogs.
I didn't smell no smoke or nothing.
The closest thing they had to the barbecue was the pig in a blanket.
The pig in a blanket that you put in an oven that you don't grill. That was like low class for Dorit. She's like, oh my God, get these things out of my face, these pigs in a blanket. Like, that was like that's how low brow Dorit will go.
Yeah. Even though she's from Connecticut. She tries to be high class, but she's really from Connecticut. And this is the thing that got me. Erika reminded us that she's a thief. She wore these expensive jewels to a barbecue when she looked like a clown. Like, what is going on with these women? And why does Erika still have a glam squad?
Why do she got a glam squad at all? I mean, I ain't never seen Erika dressed to where I'll be like, oh, she needed a glam. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen her so fly that I can understand why she got a glam squad.
What was the word that Cooch used?
She got big girl skin. She got big girl syndrome.
She don't have no kind of empathy. She has no empathy.
Yeah, here's the thing.
What was going on?
We never heard Erika apologize for anything. Act remorseful. The tears that we did see that on the trailer are for her.
Right. Erika walked into that party thinking she was Carrie Bradshaw from the Sex and the City intro.
But you know what? The part that gets me that these people, Erika, they think what they did to other people is okay. And they feel like they're the ones that's suffering.
Yeah.
Right. What she's trying to do is she knew the stuff was coming out. That's why she tried to get us to get sympathy for her talking about she went and got on Lexapro. Girl, do you know what them victims in? You know what they own? And you sit up here talking about some Lexapro and you had to have therapy. Girl, please.
Look,
please.
I'm on Lexapro for what? So what?
Yeah, but did y'all see them driving to Cal's house? It was Dorit and Erika.
The fraud.
Looking like Thelma and Louise, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Did it look like Thelma and Louise?
I said that last night. They
working on their next game.
Yeah, the scarf on.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Okay, look.
and I cannot, I'm gonna tell you something. I cannot stand this woman. and she's arrogant. I'm a New York bestseller and Broadway. I am so tired of hearing that shit.
Just like Teresa wrote that book that she's a bestseller for, right?
Y'all, let me give you the tea. Let me give you the tea. The heifer is from Atlanta, okay? When she was tripping, when she was dancing in the most lowest club it was called Striker.
Did you say stripping, Andrea?
Oh,
yeah. She said go-go dancer.
Look, she trying to dress it up. She was a stripper. She was patting the puss. She was patting the puss before it got famous.
Right.
She was patting that puss way before it got famous.
So she was a stripper. But she's talking about the one. She took him to the one place called Shakey's, right? Was it last year?
No, Strikers.
I thought it was Shakey's.
No, she was dancing at Strikers on Roswell Road in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about Well, I think she upgraded and went to California or something. I don't know.
She was patting the puss, and then she went to New York and ended up in LA working at a high class restaurant.
Right.
And then she met that man and married him and was a fool because he made her sign a prenup to where if something happened to her, all the money will be going to his kids.
Right.
His kids. She not even in a. She not supposed to get nothing if he passed away. So that's why she ain't killed them yet. She's trying to keep him around, around as long as she can, so she can still live that life. You know what I'm saying? But he would have been fell down the stairs or something already if she was in that prenup or she was the beneficiary.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. You guys are just this is a mess. You guys are just laying. Gabor, you said she was patting the puss long before she became.
She was patting the puss long before Erika Jane.
Yeah, she was patting Gabor on stage.
And back when she was doing that, her name was Rebecca.
No, it
wasn't Erika.
Becky.
Okay, this says that Erika wore the dress Kenya wore 2 seasons ago. Are they talking about that pink dress?
Yes.
Yeah, Kenya wore it to that when they had the little Barbie thing with her and Portia baby. You remember they brought the baby to the thing?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. So we're pretty much all on the same page. We still hate these women.
Yes.
No, I don't hate them. I just, I want to see fraud. I want to see it. I want to see y'all live the life, and I want to see y'all, get caught up in handcuffs. I want to see them. But I just want Garcelle to know you can't live like these girls. These girls are frauds. Okay? They frauds. I don't want to see you in Chanel and Gucci every scene like we see Dorit, because Dorit is going to jail. Along with her husband.
This season we're gonna call them all out.
And Erika is going to.
Them all out.
Okay, wait. Did you guys see Dorit in a $275,000 car?
What, the McLaren?
Yeah. Is this her car? Where did she get this car? I think it's rented.
Probably leased it.
It's rented. Annabelle says, I thought these women were rich. Lisa R with her big rubber lips. Oh God. And that green outfit. The green outfit. I'm trying to get the picture up on the screen. Looked like she was auditioning for Jim Carrey.
And then Sutton with the audacity to sit up here and rent a house from Kyle. Sutton, you wanna be on the show so bad that you went and rented this house for Kyle? I would never. I wouldn't rent nothing from Kyle so she can hold it over my head.
That's the biggest
Sutton, because I have a question about that. Are we talking about? Okay, so Sutton is renting Kyle's old house, but is Sutton already? Did she say she was buying a house and getting it like renovated, or?
Yeah.
I'm confused with what was going on.
Yeah, she brought a new house. And there's
while that new house is being renovated, she's living in Kyle's Bel Air house
for $25,000 a month.
No, $20,000. She got the friends and family discount.
Yeah, she got the friends and family discount.
Yeah, okay, my bad. $20,000 a month. I mean,
and this is Kyle's storyline. That's all she can talk about.
I'm the landlord.
Don't forget the check. Don't be late for the check.
See right there, you know what?
I don't let nobody play with me like that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Be able to play with me like that.
She would have said that shit to me. That shit, I would have had moved in. I would have been calling the movers to move that shit out.
Don't play with me like that in front of no Bravo cameras.
Yeah. Don't forget the check. Don't be late with the check.
That was Kyle's way of exerting her power over Sutton. Like that, I got you. Like, you know, I'm higher than you. You're living in my house. That was a power move.
Just imagine when she moved out.
Diamond.
Just imagine when she moved out, her and Mauricio gonna run around the house knocking holes in the wall and saying that Sutton did it. Look at how she left my house. Look at how she left my house. You know, they'll do anything for a storyline. You remember what I know John, y'all probably don't remember, but I know John remember in that first season what the lady, the mind reader told Kyle about herself.
Mm-hmm. What did she say? What did she say, Gabor?
That they'll do anything for money.
Yep, sure did.
They will even sell their own children. That's what she said.
Well, and don't forget Mauricio and Kathy Hilton and all that drama there too. So
yeah. Kathy doesn't like Mauricio. Now listen, Mauricio came in the room when all the women were in there to support Kyle having her nose job. You know, or you know,
that poor thing. Like I cried so many tears for Kyle.
Yeah, whatever, Kyle. She knew her sister was coming on the show. She's trying to outdo her sister. It looked like Kathy had work done too. Kathy looked good. Everyone looked good with the exception of Mauricio. Now, was it just me, or is his look starting to fade?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All that crookedness he don't did. He looked a
mess. What is going on with Mauricio?
Scared he might go to jail.
What does that say? Sprague driving the car. Did you see PK sneakers when he and Mauricio left the barbecue? No, I did not. What did I miss?
With that Louis Vuitton jacket he had on.
Listen, I don't know where Dorit and PK come with these luxury houses, luxury cars, when all he does is manage Boy George, who was, you know, I like Boy George, but he's not making that much money these days. Right. You know, he's from the 80s.
Yeah, it's not 1985.
Yeah, I mean, where is he getting all this money from?
Dorit is leaking this stuff to the blogs about Erika. I am convinced. I'm convinced.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Because at the end of last season, everybody was talking about Dorit and her scamming ways, and all of a sudden we get this season full of scam with Erika, and she right next to her, you know what I'm saying? Best buddy ride with me to Kyle house, and no.
Hey, are you saying that Dorita's leaking stories to the blogs so we don't talk about her, and so we talk about Erika instead?
Mm-hmm.
Well, after LVP was the leaker, right? When she was on, so someone had to take over.
I really don't understand. I think that this lawsuit is really getting to Mauricio. He did not look like the handsome man we used to know. He didn't look like an up and coming agent. He looked weary and dragged out. And
he looked like who did it and ran.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. Kyle's getting all this work done, and he really looks like if he had a bag in his hand, he could stand on the corner. He does not look like a millionaire.
Like a little hobo stick with the bag at the end of it.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch Kyle. Because she was running through her old house like, oh my God, I just miss how I decorated this. But your bedroom ain't even decorated. You had 2 mirrors up in your whole bedroom. The walls was clear, girl. Yeah. You couldn't even decorate the house that you in there, and you weren't worried about decorating the house that Sutton was in. Sutton, don't let her play you like that.
I know that's
exactly.
right.
You're right.
Oh. Okay, I have to start taking calls. I feel like we're the only...
I want to get back on Garcelle.
Okay.
Why is Will Smith's ex-wife not a friend to the show? I wanted her to be a friend of the show. Wait, that looked like a good look. Cherie, that was the girl. Yeah, she was there with Garcelle and Sutton. But
that was Cherie on the couch?
Yeah, that was Will Smith's first wife. Will Smith's first wife.
What we need Cherie on the show.
We need Cherie on the show, but I'm about to shade Garcelle real quick. Y'all know I gotta get her. Did you see when Dorit came to the house and she was like, "Let me show you around, girl. We could see your whole house from the living room."
Oh, I know.
Stop trying to make it seem like you just got this property like Crystal House or something like that. We could see your whole house from the living room. You ain't got to show me nothing. I see it already.
I leave the girl alone. Being nice, you know. She was like, "Oh, look at your small house. Like, let me just see it. It's so beautiful." You know, Dorit was trying to be cute about it.
What did you say, John? What a nice.
Dorit was trying to be nice. She's like, "Oh, look at your let me see your small little house." Like, you know, it was,
this is my closet and mine.
At least Dorit was trying to be nice about it. It was like, you know, what is it when Shannon walked into Gina's house? It was like the same thing, like that type of thing, you know.
You think Garcelle's house is small?
No, I think it's huge, but according from Dorit's eyes, no. I mean, come on. She's like, oh, look, Mike, that's like
the house is small. Come on, John, be honest now. The house is small. It's a little subdivision. It ain't the house. It ain't the house for these girls.
Yes, for these, Gabor's right. For these girls, that house might as well been a converted garage.
But she won't be going to jail though.
I can't believe this is the first episode and you guys are just going in. You called the girl's house small. I'm thinking that Dorit's car is rented.
This is the thing, though. What I like about Beverly Hills is that I want to see houses that I can't afford. You know what I'm saying?
Casa Rosa. What's LVP's house? Like, it's got a name. You know, like
Villa Rosa.
Casa
Villa Rosa. That's what you know. Garcelle has a beautiful house.
You never want them to film at Garcelle's house?
No, Garcelle has a beautiful house. I'm just saying
they can't fit in there.
Hills, it was not what I pictured in my head. I think Dolores' house was bigger.
They can't fit in there. That's why it's always, they can't fit. I'm not trying to be funny. You know they can't fit all them girls in there with the camera crew. That's why it's a 3-person max in there. That's why every time we go there, it's always 3 people in the camera crew. They can't fit the whole camera crew and the whole cast in there.
Gabor. I love you. This boy is a mess. Okay, he is on fire. You are right, gamer. Gabor is everything. Talking about this, I guess you're saying what we all was thinking. I mean, it's not like Kathy Hilton's house or anything. I wouldn't invite anyone over, but okay, she did.
You know, but you know, that's the thing though. That's what Portia did, and I know we're not on Atlanta right now, but I would never invite another housewife to my house after somebody done stole my husband. After I seen how these girls get down, and I didn't invite the cast over to my house to come and swim in my pool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else coming to my house.
Before I start taking questions, what do you guys think of Mink? Is it Mink? Crystal, the new girl. Crystal.
Minkoff.
Yeah.
I like her.
I like her.
Me too. I want to see more from her.
I loved her the second when the production was asking her to in her confessional. She goes, you know, Crystal's like, oh, you know, we live in Beverly Hills. People know each other. And production asks, well, did you know Kyle? She goes, never heard of her. That made me love her right away.
That was shade.
No,
that
she said Dorit.
Whoever.
Yeah.
What about when she said that the women were overdressed for the barbecue?
Yeah,
Why are we calling this a barbecue?
That wasn't a barbecue.
There was like, what kind of barbecue was that?
I mean, Crystal looked like she was walking into a wake, though. I thought, did somebody die?
Exactly. Yeah,
that was like a funeral wake.
That wasn't a barbecue. I didn't see no baked beans. I didn't see no potato salad. I didn't see no corn. That wasn't a barbecue.
Yeah. What about, okay, I have a list. Erika's saying that Tom is business isn't doing too good because it's the pandemic. She had to know that this indictment was coming by then. She knew what was going. I think she knew what was going on.
Do you know why business was not doing so good? Because of Corona, like all the old people were dying. So who are they going to rip off?
John, you are on your own.
Exactly.
I mean, they're losing like their biggest money makers right there. Yeah. The elderly, they're all falling out.
No, I'm not messing with you ever. No, that's not funny.
I can see that being a big problem in Tom's money making.
My point is, Erika is continuing to lie about her lifestyle. Do you think anytime this year we're going to get her to admit that the money was stolen?
No, she's not going to admit that.
No, she won't.
No.
It's
She'll lie. She's
lying. This is what irks me about Erika. Let me read this really quick. Garcelle brought her home. Men brought theirs. Yes, that's one good thing.
I am not trying to shade Garcelle or her home. She has a beautiful home. I would love to live there. I'm just saying
it's smaller.
More. That's all. That was my point.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, you're saying like for that kind of show, these people go all the way out, even if they have to rob and steal to get it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Them girls stayed with their husband. Them girls stayed with their husband. They was cheating on them for their lifestyle. Garcelle left. Okay.
Right.
Well, look, it was good. It just started out. Everybody seems to be up to their old tricks. Lisa comes to the barbecue looking like a highlighter. I can't get the pictures up, but she still is scamming Lisa, a scammer. And I really think Lisa doesn't care about anybody but
She
Lisa.
don't.
That's it.
When Garcelle sat you down and was looking for a little truth, like, why did you do these things? She kept feeding her BS.
That's her. She's a BSer.
She's a horrible human being.
She has no excuse for how she acted last. There is no excuse to it. She's a terrible person, like you just said. Sorry.
She's a terrible person. I mean,
she's all for herself. She's all for herself.
Yeah. Just horrible. Lisa's just. I mean, and you can't even say you want her around, Perry, for storyline, because there's certain things you don't do for the camera just because the camera's around, and you don't tear people down.
I know you guys get it wrong, right? For all the bad she did, I'm looking for justice. Okay, if she's not around and go down, Perry need to see it.
Yeah.
That's why I like her around. Like you can just, I mean, she's there. I'd rather see her there than Cal. Cal brings nothing to the table for me.
I want to meet Harry Hamlin.
She thinks she's some damn princess or something, and somebody owe her something.
Heidi says, okay, after all the stuff I heard this morning about last night's episode, I have to admit to going and watching just to see what Erika was showing off. You got to watch it, Heidi. I know a lot of people don't want to watch the show because they get appalled by Lisa's behavior, by Erika's behavior, but you have to watch the show. You just do, because we can't convey it to you. We can't tell you how bad it is. You have to see this with your own eyes. It's bad.
The mess.
Watch what happens live last night. Everybody was there except for Pat the Puss.
Yep,
so I wonder why she wasn't there.
She said the rumors are that she only wanted pre-written questions. She's scared of what the public's going to say if anybody gets a chance to ask her some questions.
What does she think she is, Madonna? Like
John.
Queen Elizabeth.
That's it. She thinks she's a Madonna.
Yeah,
Madonna
girl, she can't even sell out. She can't even sell out a club.
Gabor. I mean, it's just the phoniness about Erika. Erika has no compassion for anybody else but herself. She looks down on people, and as this gets worse, the only way she's going to survive it is if she gets real with the people and say, I can't believe this happened. I want to apologize to the victims. Something like that. Show us that there's a heart inside you.
Cubic Zirconia wanted us to feel bad for her last night. That's why she brought the Lexapro out. That's why she started talking about the Lexapro and how she was feeling bad. And I still have the problems, but I just have a way of managing them. I felt
just as bad about the Lexapro as Kyle's nose job. Again, crying again.
And besides,
these poor women are really going through it in these tough times.
And besides, everybody take Lexapro, some kind of mind control to help them.
I'm sure there's plenty of Xanax in Kyle's cabinets because she really needs it. These women are awful, and they need to pay the price for what they done in the past. And this season, I really do think they're going to pay the price because I feel, this is just my opinion, they're going to bring in Crystal, they're going to bring in Kathy Hilton, and someone's going to get phased out. Possibly Erika and Lisa Rinna. That's
you get to bring in two, because two might go to jail according to Gabor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Look.
All right, let's start taking questions. Hey, Freddie, did you see last night's episode?
Yes, I did. And I've got some things to add about this. You said that it was Erika who reminded us that she was a thief. It was Bravo that actually reminded us that she was a thief. So remember, they were at Kyle's house in the valley, and they showed that flashback of Tom saying, "Got to make sure the jury likes me today."
Yeah,
yes, yeah. Because we know the jury hates you, Tom, and that's why you're disbarred now.
Yeah,
and we didn't see that Cartier Panther ring, which she sold in San Francisco.
She sold a ring?
Yeah, don't you remember we talked about that a while ago? How we saw that, I saw that Cartier Panther ring, and then it was...
Well, Freddie, why do you think that Tom and Erika aren't showing any compassion for the victims?
Because they don't care about other people. Erika, I believe, yeah, she is depressed, but she's not depressed because of work and stuff. I think in the lockdown, Tom admitted he was stealing off people.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens. He said, "Look, Erika, I've lost it all. We're about to lose it all."
If she just... Oh, let me read this. Heidi says, the coverage of their antics are more than the show will ever produce. I mean, it's just, you got to watch it though, Heidi. You got to watch it, please.
And he's not hurting, and lawyers were not hurting financially in the pandemic. I've got quite a few friends whose parents are, attorneys, solicitors, and things. They were busy working. Yeah, they weren't in the courthouses and things, but there were hearings on Zoom. There was paperwork that was being done. People were still suing people and stuff during lockdowns in the USA and the UK. That's basically.
What do you guys think about what Freddie's saying? Erika had to know. Well, she just had to know.
Well,
what do you guys think?
Everybody on the panel knew damn well she knew something. She knew money didn't go for trees. That's why she stripped when she was younger, patting the puss like Gabor said. She know you get to do something for this money. She knew Tom ass had to do something for that kind of money.
Yeah.
She's not stupid. She's just arrogant. And
Very,
privileged.
very.
Very arrogant. And you guys seen the trailer when she says mean things to Sutton, like, if you say that again, I'm coming after you. She has a vendetta list. This woman, her and Tom are heartless. They're just
when it's actually
Erika,
I'm coming for you with my digging up your dirt, girl.
I just wish Bravo cameras would be there when she's arrested, like they did Jen.
Yeah,
that would be
exactly.
That would be
exactly. That would be the show. That would be the show.
And I think actually in this episode, in the confessional, when
I want them to take her from her closet. I want them to come while she in her closet, looking at all her clothes. I want them to come in. You know what I'm saying?
Snatch that heifer up. Come on, and snatch that heifer up.
Okay, let me read this really quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, Sharrell, you said Kathy looked great. I did say she looked great. No. Talking about hurting kids when she played Dennis as a child. What is she talking about?
When she took people's tooths out or something.
Well, that's what rich people do.
They're kids. They were kids.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Kathy was saying at the end, like how... Yeah, Gabor.
Go ahead, you got it.
Kathy was saying at the end that she used to play house and Dennis with like Kyle and Kim, and they would have kids from the neighborhood come over, and Kathy would be like, the dentist, and I guess pull teeth out of kids' heads. And then the kids would go running back to the houses, and then they never saw them again. Pretty much, right?
I think they was just joking, right?
I don't know. I think it might have happened.
Oh, you think so? Oh my.
Maybe she was pulling their baby teeth out. You know what I mean? Like that.
No, I don't care what kind of teeth. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
All right, Freddie, did you have any more words about last night's episode?
Yeah, I did. There actually was a lot of shade. Cherie at Garcelle's was like, who was Lisa Rinna? That was quite funny, I felt. And Rinna's bloody name dropping, that irritated me as hell, being like, yeah, Cindy Crawford and stuff. And what was Lisa Rinna's bloody outfit? I mean, what was she trying to do? Blend into the tropical Amazon or something? but we would have spotted Lisa Rinna with her old-fashioned haircut that she's had for like 35 years. And then what did Erika do with that dress? Did she like buy it off some eBay charity auction Kenya Moore was hosting?
I didn't see. I remember now that Kenya wore that. Let me read this really quick. Amy says, Kathy played Dennis. LOL. Too bad she can't fix her own smile. Ooh, she's always has a crooked smile. Gabor, love you. What's good? What's good? I love it when Gabor says that. What's good? I listen. According to Andrea, that highlighter outfit she wore it before. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. She wore that before.
Whoever said she was auditioning to be Jim Carrey as the Riddler got my vote. That's the winning comment.
That sounds like.
We got another super chat. I honestly have no desire to watch a bunch of old plastic fake grannies. Oh my God. Heidi trying to make themselves into 20-something-year-olds. Erika's outfit shaking my head. For a barbecue. Don't forget, Heidi, it was for a barbecue.
With no ribs or no chicken or no hot dog.
Yeah, right. Like, where's the hot dogs and the hamburgers?
Oh, where is the music? Where is just the fun atmosphere?
Potato salad, the coleslaw.
And when was the last time you went to a barbecue with a bar? Who has a bar at a barbecue? It's just ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. All right.
We didn't even see a pig. We didn't see a pig. We didn't see no smoke. Like, what's going on?
Nothing.
And with Kyle's house, last thing, Sutton's actually the one doing Kyle a favor by renting that house. They have been trying to sell that house, rent it out since they bought that Encino house. They even rented that house to Luz Larsa Pippen for like a year.
Oh, is that the house? I heard about that. It's that house?
Yeah, so they rented it to Larsa, and then they had it on for like 50,000, dropped it to 30, and now it's like, and now Sutton's renting it for 20,000. And how weird and how freaked out did Kyle look at Garcelle having that like Jesus on a cross?
Oh yeah.
I guess Kyle, she's Jewish, is like used to like having the Torah on her wall. I don't know, but yeah, that made me laugh quite a lot.
All right, Freddie, thank you for calling in. I appreciate the call.
Bye, Freddie.
Take care. Bye. Okay, let me read this really quick. But for sure can enjoy their antics through you all. Oh, I guarantee we're going to be here every week. It's just be getting worse. We can't help it. Hey, cocktails with lovable.
Oh, hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
She love them all. She love them all.
Y'all keep me low. Y'all keep me low. Thank you, go.
I mean, he's telling the truth though this time.
He's telling the truth. But I'm gonna tell you though, this season, I'm so glad. What's her name? Is
she getting an echo? Where's the echo coming from?
She always. I think.
Okay.
It's just what. Can you sound off really quickly, Lisa?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What's her name? Garcelle. I am so glad she's gonna put the ass whooping on Cal and Lisa Rinna. They need
now, she didn't say anything about that, Lisa. She didn't say she was gonna beat him up.
But they need it.
Yeah. That's
they
funny.
need it. The way they came out to Denise. And
LVP.
And LVP. Don't forget LVP.
I'm gonna tell you something. They so mad. They about that deal. Man, let me tell you something. LP is looking past y'all. She got Bravo. She on Eat Entertainment. She ain't worrying about y'all. She living with her husband with the kisses, the ponies.
So you're saying even though they tried to bring LVP down, she came up on top.
They did all that, and it's so sad.
All right, really quickly, Lisa, before you go, what did you think of Crystal?
I like her. I like Kathy too. I think Kathy gonna bring some more. I believe Kathy gonna bring some more. This is the first episode. And first of all, I heard Andy and the girls said last night on what happened live. They said Erika, you see the whole thing unfold. You see everything. And I believe that's why she's going. I'm like, go ahead, Steve. I believe the reason why she was on that depressive medication because her husband probably told her. She said, stuff to calm down. You need to be prepared.
Yeah. I'm going to have to drop you, Lisa, because you're having...
No, I'm sorry because I ain't got no I know I have my earplugs in.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Listen, people don't know it yet, but people don't. Oops, I just made a mistake. People don't know it yet, but this is going to be Kathy Hilton's show. Point blank. Period. Let me take another call.
I like the way she came in real smooth, like you know what I'm saying.
Heidi says Gabor would be the best to watch those housewife shows. He would slay them all. Gabor is great.
He really will.
So much. Hi, Janie. How are you?
Hi, guys. I can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
Wow.
Hello?
Can you call back?
She can't hear you, Sharrell.
Yeah, she can't hear you. Drop her and bring her back up. Let
me try it one more time. Hold on. Let me try. Can you hear us now?
Can't
hear.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We'll have to call back. Sorry.
Call back.
Call back. Let's take another call really quick. Hi, Sky.
What's up, Sky?
Hey,
What did
Sky.
you think?
First of
Hi,
all,
Jamie. Go ahead.
I am so happy that Garcelle is holding Lisa to the fire.
Thank you.
She's not easily accepting an apology, because
Mhm.
that's always what happens on the Housewives is, oh, we'll sit down, we'll talk it. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad she's like, I agree that you are. See you next Tuesday.
Let me
And,
ask you a question, Sky. What is Lisa Rinna's problem? Does she only care about Lisa Rinna? What makes her act like this?
I just don't think she can be a genuine friend. She doesn't
I
have
agree.
it in her to be a friend. She's always being sneaky, always thinking about herself, what drama she can stir up to make herself look good. Yeah.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree. What did you think of the new girl, Sky?
She
Crystal.
seems okay. It's a little too early to tell. As long as she's not as boring as Teddy, you know.
I know.
I think she already beat Teddy out. I think we're
it
safe
went up
on
to
that one.
I don't think our days of seeing Teddy's over. Kyle's gonna think of some reason to drag her to some party. I think she'll be back.
No,
Yeah.
they'll probably go to spinning class or be on some starvation diet. I don't know.
I have one more question for you, Sky. Do you think Erika Jayne is arrogant? Why hasn't she apologized to the victims?
Erika needs to pat the puss all the way to a prison cell.
Yeah.
I agree.
Prison?
Yes. Throw away the key. She's just so arrogant.
Mhm.
And you would think with everything coming out, she would be more humble
Yeah.
and making a public apology.
Mhm.
Instead, she's posting pictures of herself in latex and lingerie.
Yeah.
Eagle. It's like,
I have an idea.
you're not
Since
showing
Erika
remorse.
was on Chicago, she could do like the jailhouse, the jailhouse tango, and maybe she was like practicing for this moment.
Yeah,
I've never met anyone. I've never talked to anyone that says Erika doesn't deserve to go to jail. Everyone's just saying lock her up. She's horrible. She's a horrible human being. No feelings for the victims whatsoever. No, she pretends to be down to earth, but she's not down to earth at all. What human being knows what's going on? Let's just say let's, for the sake of this video, let's pretend like she's innocent. She still needs to apologize on her behalf of her husband because she still spent the money.
You don't think they did anything wrong?
She doesn't.
Sharrell, I say that she could be innocent at this point just because of her attitude alone and her feeling like she above every damn body.
Yeah.
She need jail time for that.
But what if she lose her heart and her soul? Like, she came from humble beginnings. She was patting the push. She was on the pole.
Yeah. She don't remember. She don't remember that
What
dirty
happened to that?
dive. That dirty dive that she worked in. It was a dirty dive she worked in.
Going to get like Big Macs for dinner, she forgets those days.
Yeah.
She was a waitress when he met her. That she was a waitress when he met her.
So she's a phony. She acts like she's not one of us. She's a commoner just like us, but how quickly we forget. And now your husband has been stealing from people since the day you met them and not giving people money for surgeries to fix their skin because they were burned. Who does that?
Erika forgot as quickly as
Duluth
forgot that she was from Connecticut.
I know. All of them are. This is okay. Do you tell me if you guys agree? They all appear better than, and they think they're above the rest. Dorit putting on that phony accent. You know you're from Connecticut. What are you
from
doing?
Hartford. I it was like 20 minutes away. Like, come on, girl.
Yeah.
Australian or English or whatever that muddled accent comes from. And I like Dorit, but still.
And how weird is it? The two most down-to-earth people on the show are the two richest, Kathy Hilton and Crystal.
Right.
It makes no sense.
The biggest thing I guess that's bothering everybody just about Erika is this: like, it's okay to be broke, come up, get money, but don't forget and don't stop acting like you're above everybody else.
Yeah.
Because like Andrea said, she worked in these little back room little strip joints when she had more balls in her hand than she did cash. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh my God, Perry!
no, I know, but then,
I agree.
Then you pack up. I mean, you pack up like the Beverly Hillbillies and take your ass to Beverly Hills. Now you're above it all.
Right.
But
Exactly.
nothing really changed. She was patting her puss then, and she was patting her puss now. The only thing is now she the only girl on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She ain't got to dance with
Exactly.
them other girls, and she a little bit more covered up, but she still ain't selling out a room. She ain't the
Thank
main attraction.
Let me read this. Anita says the two ladies with the worst personalities were also wearing the worst outfits. I mean, she looked like a highlighter. That's all I'm going to say. Sky have a really big line tonight. Did you have any other words?
I'm excited to see what happens. I think Erika was cowardly for not being on Watch What Happens Live.
Yes.
You say you're going to tell it all, but then you're not even there with the rest of the girls to tell it all. So
yeah,
Kyle really did look good on Watch What Happens Live, though. She looked it nice on Watch What Happens Live.
No, I can't say one single good thing about. She's vile, Kyle. Vile, Kyle.
bye.
All right, thank you so much, Sky. I appreciate the call.
Liz Scott.
Thanks.
They are a group of phonies, and I'm not here for it anymore. Hi,
Hey, Corey.
hey,
what's
Corey,
up,
how are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What did you think about last night's episode?
It was a little boring,
Oh,
but I do agree with you. I do think they need to bring Sharrell on because she did shake Lisa
she
Rinna.
did. She did. Yeah.
She's got a whole line of stuff. She's got the turbans with the matching mask and everything. She needs some time to sell that stuff.
Yeah.
Cherie a whole different kind of girl for them.
Yeah,
Cherie seemed like a whole different kind of girl. You know, she ain't gonna be like Garcelle.
no, she gonna drag.
She bringing
you
it to
literally.
you. Yeah, she bringing
drag
it to you.
literally.
She gonna be reaching in the purse.
They think they scared of Erika Jane. They think they scared of Erika Jane.
You're right, but no, they need to be scared of Sharrell.
Let me ask you a question, 2 questions, and then I wrap it up. Do you think Erika Girardi will ever come back down to earth? Can you hear me, Corey?
Maybe when she's in San Quentin.
I think
Corey,
Corey's
can you-
frozen. I think
Corey,
she's
can you hear
frozen.
me?
I think it's frozen.
Maybe we should get in a federal pen.
Hold on, let me
No.
try this again. Hold on. Corey, can you hear me now?
No.
Corey?
No.
Corey, can you hear me?
Corey.
No, she's
She's frozen.
Okay.
She's saying no, that she don't think that she'll ever be down to earth, but it's kind of frozen.
I
Can you
can
hear
hear you.
us?
I heard the question. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. Do you think Erika Girardi will ever come back down to earth?
Shake your head. Move your head. Move your head. Yes,
She's frozen.
I know.
She's frozen.
She's frozen.
Okay.
Well, the answer is no.
Yeah. All right, let's take another call. Hi, Shane. How are you? Sound off.
All right, so I gotta tell you what, Erika is shaking in her boots because we know, nobody wants to see that 40-year-old pat the puss no more. Okay, let me tell you what, they don't want to see that. So she is scared. She's also scared. She's taking that Lexapro because she ain't the ice queen for nothing. Her frozen assets are coming up to bite her in the butt. So
Shane, how do you know she's scared? Show me how she expressed that she's fearful.
Oh, we can't see it because, she's emotionless on the screen. The only thing she can do is, spend, buy. So what else is she going to do now? She needs a new storyline. So I think that I think Sutton should be scared because she needs a new target to get everyone off her case. So, that's what's going on this season.
Well, let me ask you this, Shane. How come Erika has never apologized for her husband's horrible actions?
She's never apologized because, she has no soul. If she's
Thank you.
She's going on stage. She's going to these shows that nobody, there's 2 people in the crowd at her shows. She can't sell out arenas. So that's why she's trying to fake it till she makes it, basically.
I
Well,
agree.
one more question. This is a serious question.
Okay.
What is Lisa Rinna's problem? Why does she treat people so horribly?
I think, Lisa Rinna, she calls herself the hustler. I mean, she knows what she's doing.
I know drug dealers nicer than Lisa.
Well, you're right about that, Sharrell. I mean, there's something seriously wrong with that woman. If Bravo had any integrity, they've already got Candor 3 seasons ago. But they know what she's doing. They know she sold her soul to the devil, so they are all here for it.
Okay, one more question. Do you think when the show ends that Lisa Rinna's behavior will still affect her? Will people not forget?
They won't
I think she'll go on a freaking apology tour, but everyone's gonna know what that heifer's done. They're not gonna forget. So best to believe that she's gonna have a reputation for the rest of her life. Denise Richards ain't gonna pick up the phone. Okay, I'll tell you that much.
Shane, one more question. You have a lot of admirers in the chat. They're calling you
do I?
cute, this and that. And then Chip says, "Do you have an OnlyFans page?"
Not for now.
Thank you, Shane, for calling in. You really are cute.
Bye,
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye. He
called Lisa Rinna a heifer. She is.
She's a heifer. She's a heifer.
Is. Yeah.
You're on mute.
She's a crooked heifer.
Hi, Natalie. You're on mute. Can you hear us?
Hi, guys. How are you? It's Natalia.
Hey, Natalia.
Sound off. What do you have to say?
Well, I have to say I love the episode. I'm Team Garcelle and Sutton.
Yep. Me too.
Like Lisa Rinna was known for like ganging up on Denise like that because Denise considered her as a friend, and then she gangs up on her and kills her for like sleeping with Brandy. And if she did sleep with Brandy, so what? It was the main storyline. And I also like the new girl Crystal, but she coming for Sarah, my girl. So we're not gonna do that. I'm like Team Sarah on the way. She cannot just come for something like that.
Do you think that Erika will ever apologize for her husband's actions?
No, I don't think so. If she's not, I feel like maybe she's not wrong. She didn't do it. But even though you didn't do it, you're supposed to at least say sorry, like for this, because I think she might be fired after this season.
Ooh, wouldn't that be great? Okay, last question. Who do you think the phoniest person on the show is?
Excuse me?
Who's the phoniest person on the show?
Lisa Rinna.
Yeah. Good answer. Thank you, Natalia, for calling in. I appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I don't think anybody likes Lisa Rinna or Erika. Hi, Miss H. How are you?
I hear Beth. I hear Echo.
You're on mute, Mrs. H.
You're on mute.
Sharrell, I hear Echo.
Echo. It might be you. It might be you, Andrea.
You hear Echo?
Drop down and come back in.
All right.
Okay. Can you hear us, Miss H? You're on mute. Okay, I'm going to let you work that out. I'm going to take another caller. Hi, Curves. Can you hear us?
Curves.
Hey, Curves. I can hear you. How's everybody doing? That was a good episode. That was a good first episode.
It was really good. Sound off. Please talk about Erika Jayne and Lisa Rinna. I can't stand those two. Do you think Erika will ever apologize?
No, it's not in her interest to apologize.
What does that mean in her interest? What do you mean?
You know how sometimes people get to such a richness where it's better to just act like you never did it, even though it's on tape that you did it. It's better to just pretend like that world doesn't even exist and go ahead and put everything on film for the feds and let them.
Wait, no, you're confusing me, Curves. You're saying Erika's going into denial? Is this what you're describing?
Yeah, like it's a form. She's obviously lived in denial for a long time. You know, she hasn't really showed us herself, has she? Where's her son? He's a police officer. Is she in
denial or is she phony?
Well, I guess that's her whole thing. She's an enigma. So she's a phony, wrapped in a fake, wrapped in a thief, wrapped in a, I don't know. And she's like all of it, right? Right now. And I don't think we're going to get the apology that those poor people deserve. And it's really kind of gross for her to be sitting there toasting champagne in a pink cotton candy dress.
And dripping in jewels. Don't forget that part. She was dripping in jewels.
She literally pulled out the $1 trillion necklace or whatever you said. Like, if that's not taking off your drawers and rubbing them in the face, I don't know.
Right,
That's
exactly.
like,
Right.
that's
Exactly.
not okay. That's
Yeah.
really, I kind of feel complicit. I'm like, because I've been kind of digging on her lifestyle all this time, and come to find out,
Fake.
it was
all of it. Stolen money.
Cougar, honey. Pat that cougar.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make it short tonight because we have a long line. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey, thanks, Kurt.
Okay, bye-bye.
Erika Jane about to be 50 this year. That
There's
ain't no
a lot of
push
people
no
that
more.
hate them. We got a long line. Hi,
Kimberlana. Hey,
baby.
baby.
What's happening? How y'all doing this evening?
Yeah, we doing good.
I'm good.
Sound off. What did you think about last night?
Okay, so I want to talk about Erika being apologetic first.
Okay.
I think she feels like to be apologetic is in some way to admit guilt.
Right.
Because if I didn't do nothing, what I'm sorry for.
Right.
Well, you're sorry for the burn patients not receiving their money. What about
She
that?
will not accept that
Right, but what
responsibility. She's right.
Right, but what she's saying is my husband did that. I didn't do that. I had no idea about that. So, like some people read that way. Well, she's sorry. Why am I sorry? My husband did. I'm sorry that my husband did that. Yes.
Well, Kimberlana, why doesn't she come out and say, I apologize on behalf of my husband?
She should say that. But Erika is the type of chick, she hard. She come across on the show as being hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why none of those girls really want to question her the way that they should about what she's been going through. And that's just her MO. You know what I'm saying? She's the ice princess and she's trying to stick to that I guess that character.
Well, let me ask you this, Kimberlana. Does she know that the public hates her?
Yes, she know. I think she get off on it. She likes it.
What do you mean?
Some people want to be the villain. Some people don't mind being the villain. Maybe that's her character on the show, and she's sticking to it.
And then some people get to that point, like when people criticize them, they can twist their own mind to think they ain't criticizing me because the things I did bad. They criticizing me, coming at me because they're jealous of who Erika really is.
It's crazy. Like she's crazy like that, though. I wouldn't do it, but she's crazy. Okay, so my other thing is this. Garcelle, I love Garcelle, okay? But where I fault Garcelle is, I feel like Garcelle tries to play that I'm a black lady, I have money, but I can't be a black girl on this show. You know what I'm saying?
Explain.
Let me explain. She should be, if I was on that show, I would be one of the main girls, being myself, calling Erika out. Yeah. You understand? Hey, what's going on with you? I heard about your husband. What's going on with that? I'd be the way Sutton was going to be questioning her. I would be doing that. Why is she not doing that? Yeah. And she made a statement at the last reunion about how, she wasn't really feeling like she could be herself around this group of girls. Remember?
Yeah, and she also said that she felt like the girls wasn't trying to come at her because she was black and they didn't want to, and Kyle did come for her at the reunion. She tried to make it seem like she was on food stamps or welfare.
No, when she didn't pay for the $5,000.
Yeah, for the $5,000, and we're gonna see on the next episode. She's gonna try to pull that black card, like, oh, would you have said? Because I said it when it happened, and everybody in the comments, oh, it's not a black thing. It's not a black thing. She tried to make Garcelle look like she couldn't afford $5,000 for charity, and that was all about it. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. It's like, she's not being herself. And I just want Garcelle to be who she is. Like, if you be that girl, like, be the girl I am.
Well, what about this, Kimberlana?
She can't be you, baby.
Be me, baby.
well, she is the only person on the show that's trying to at least hold Rinna accountable. Would you give her that?
Yes, I would. I just want her to be authentic, though, at all times. That's all I'm saying. She could still be herself and be polite, not really, what I'm saying? Be polite and still be good, be a good person, but be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kimberly, do you think that Garcelle looked at cheap when she was trying to, early in the episode, I felt like she looked cheap. She was trying to put on, these high fashion clothes, and it just wasn't working for her. It looked cheap. Like, I just want to put it on because it got a label. She looked it better in at the party without us knowing what she had on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't want to see you be Dorit.
But you know what? She look better.
Go ahead.
She look better when she come on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's an ex-model, right? Mm-hmm. So like her body is proportioned, differently than the rest of the girls. So I think she needs to get back into her modeling game and come out. How she could come out.
Yeah.
She could do
Listen,
better.
Kimberlana, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate what you have to say. Take care, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye. I love the accent. Okay, last one, and then we got to wrap it up. Hi, AJ.
Hey, Sharrell, hit these super chats. You
hey, AJ.
Okay, hold on.
Elizabeth
let me read this really quick, and AJ, put Gabor in a room with her, and let's see let it see her try to be hard. I mean, she's just whack. Thank you.
They talking about Erika.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Did I get them all, Perry?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, good. AJ.
Oh,
sound off.
Oh my God. What a great episode, first of all. It was fantastic. I loved it. It probably the best episode of all the franchise this year, I think. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I just want to say about Erika, Silver Bullet has really given her, saving grace or whatever you want to call it. Because, he's given her, they go on a car strip, don't they? We've seen it on the trailer. She's on a mountain, on a dry desert. She's got hair in a bun and wearing cheap clothes, and you've got Garcelle asking her questions. Now, that is, he's given her all opportunities to give, heart to heart.
Yeah.
But she ain't budging, is she?
You don't think she's ever going to do it?
No, she won't. It's she proved it by not showing up to watch, his show.
Watch What Happens Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, AJ. Do you like Erika? I cannot stand her. How do you feel about her?
Oh my God! You know what? I did in the beginning, but I know people that have actually seen her perform live in Mykonos, which is in Greece. Mm-hmm. And she did a show like this festival, Excelsior, and she's fantastic. But she pretty much conned a lot of people, hadn't she? And she's just no.
I liked her in the beginning too, though. I did.
I did too.
When we thought the money was real, and when we thought she was down to earth, but she started turning into a mean girl. This is even before we knew that she was a thief.
Yeah, she's Monet. From afar, she's all right, but when you get too close to her, unravel her, the truth comes out. And this was her season. I mean, Lisa Rinna should be thankful, and so should Dorit, really, because they could have been their season to be exposed, but it's Erika's turn. And also, Lisa Rinna, can I just say about Lisa Rinna?
Yeah.
In the opening of the episode, she went to Carl's house and she was wearing jeans and a t-shirt and looked normal. Yeah. And then Carl even looked better than her with a broken nose in between those pillows. And then later on, she goes to meet Crystal. And then when she goes to meet Crystal, she's in full Fendi.
Yeah.
And she's dressed up. And I'm just thinking, is she renting the outfit? Because the money.
Oh, we're so bad. We are going to hell. We are bad. Let me ask you a question, AJ. And I always wondered this, but so I'm just going to ask you straight out. Do you like Lisa Rinna's hair?
No.
Does anybody like the short hair dude? What is up with the football helmet look? I'm confused.
I mean, she's been sporting it since '95. So I mean,
but the crazy thing is, she looks beautiful when we see her with other hairdos.
Yeah, when she put those extensions.
She looks a whole lot better. She really do.
She does.
Yeah, she looks all right.
I think she's waiting for a Melrose Place reboot. That way she can just walk right back on with that same hair, and then she's ready to go.
On Melrose Place, she plays the character she's playing now. I
pretty much. Billy?
Really? It's so astonishing because I rewatched Melrose Place when she comes on season 5 and 6 and 7. Yeah. She's exactly the Lisa Rinna. And I was going to say, before I said Dolores was like a prison officer, she's a correction officer. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Same thing.
Work in the prison. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But and also, do you know Dorit? Dorit's new face looks good.
She does. I'll give her that. She does.
I give her that. And she is killing the game with her outfits, but that's also rented, isn't it? It's
I think so. I think so. Okay, last question, AJ. Who's your favorite person on the show?
Favorite person on the show right now has to be Kathy Hilton or Lisa Vanderpump.
She's not on the show.
I know,
AJ, what are you watching?
You did watch the last episode everyone else watched, right?
I know Lisa's given up, but I just want to see her ponies and her house again and fabulous.
Yeah.
I mean, when Andy Cohen did say the reason why he created the Real House of Beverly Hills is really to find someone build like a dynasty, Alexis Colbit's type, and she's like perfect for it. And he only signed on because she wanted to be on. That's why they're all jealous, I think, because deep down they were never paid as much money as her. They didn't get as successful as her, and they're very, very underpaid over there in Beverly Hills compared to like other franchises. It's so surprising. I'm shocked.
Yeah, it is what it is. But are you going to keep watching?
I am going to keep watching because I want to see Kathy Hilton evolve. Call it that, because she was a little bit underwhelming. And this episode, I don't think she was a little bit nervous, and she didn't dress the part.
Yeah.
And, let's hope she does a little bit better job next time. But what she gave us in the trailer was like, oh, Kim has changed her number. That's all we got from her in the trailer.
But I hear she's going to get way better. Yeah, I hear it's going to get better. Thank you, AJ, for calling in.
Later, AJ.
I appreciate your call.
AJ.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, AJ.
Okay, let me read this really quick. Gabor and Erika will get her to Gabor and Erika. He will get her to spill her guts and tell where all the money is. I mean, I think Gabor will do a better job than.
If she tell me where the money is, the victims won't get it.
I know that's right, and I hope you spread it around. I hope you give me a little bit of it.
All right, guys. This was a great episode, even though it's just starting. Let's go around the room really quickly. John, favorite person on the show?
I'm gonna put some faith into Kathy. I think that Kathy needs to take the show away from Kyle. Lose her job. I want her to take it away from Kyle so she's unemployed. But since Kathy, does own Hilton hotels, like she can give her like a job in housekeeping, not like at the DoubleTree or the nicer Hiltons, but like maybe like at the Hilton Garden Inn, and then we could see like Kyle there.
Gabor, favorite person on the show?
Sutton, Garcelle.
Yeah.
And the new girl, Crystal. I'll never be here.
You can't sleep on Crystal.
Yeah, I'll never be here. I'll never be here for the.
But just real quick, I have to say the same ones Gabor said. But then Hadi had one more super chat. It said Gabor will get Erika to hand over all the access. But check this out about Erika real quick. This is what I think about her. She's hard. Most people that was raised with a lot of money and keep that fame and get older, they had a tendency to be soft. Erika didn't come from no money and spent a lot of time behind 7-Eleven doing what she was doing, working these jobs. I mean, being a stripper is not easy. It takes some courage and strength.
She was more than a stripper now. He was more than a stripper.
You see him. I mean, you see how Erika acting now. Now she got this money, so she's with money and still got the hardness.
She was more than a stripper. That was one of them working girls. She was one of them working girls.
Thank you.
If you seen her behind,
I mean, but yeah.
If you seen her behind the 7-Eleven, she was a working girl.
I know. Yeah.
Let us ask favorite person on the show.
I like Hilton. I like Kathy and that new girl, the one that wear all the black, that had all the black on.
Oh, Crystal.
Yeah, I like them too because
she was going to the funeral.
They must
have been burying Erika.
Asian people like to wear a lot of black. Come on, Asian people.
Thank you so much for the fun and the laughter today. You are our real treasures. Thank you. It was fun. We were going in.
I like them too.
All right, you guys. this was a fun video, especially at the beginning when everyone was going off. It was so funny. So I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. So I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank all my moderators. I know Monday's a long day. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to speed it up. Everyone in the chat, you guys were cracking me up. I'm reading them as I'm talking, and you guys were really spirited and had a lot to say. This is episode 1, and we already went over an hour and 15. We're going to be here next week.
Is my girl going to be on this season at all?
Who?
Kim.
Yeah. She makes, I think, 2 or 3 appearances. You're talking about Kathy's sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3 appearances, they said. And so is her children, the Hilton girls. I can't think of their names.
Wait, Sharrell, you just said it's Monday.
Yeah, you did, Sharrell.
Oh my God.
Well,
I feel like it's Monday. It's not Monday. It's Thursday.
excuse me.
John, are we going on tonight with you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We should, I guess. Y'all got me. Just one quick question before we all hang up for everybody. Do you think when Dorit's not being filmed, that she's talking to PK in her Connecticut accent, or does she keep that accent going all the time? That's what I want to know. Does she sound like me? When she's in the house, that's what I really like to know. Because if Dorit keeps that accent up every second of every day, I gotta give her a lot of credit, because that is dedication.
I think
Look, one of them kids gonna tell it one day. They're gonna say, "Mommy, why are you talking like that?" One of them kids gonna tell it.
I think she keeps it up, John, because that's how she make her money.
J. Rose says, let's see how hard she is in Atlanta or Potomac. That's a good question. Okay, she's like the big mean girl on Beverly Hills. But if we put Erika Jayne in Potomac up against Garcelle, does she have that same? I think so. Yeah.
I mean, Kim Zolciak could tear her up.
Giselle wouldn't let it fly. Giselle will let it go. Girl, you knew about the victims.
She knew. I'm really, really hating Erika Girardi. I think that tough girl act is old. You need to get humble, and you need to start apologizing to people. If not, get off of our screen. I don't enjoy watching her anymore. And Lisa Rinna just messed up her name in Hollywood. She will always be the mean girl.
Would you like Lisa Rinna if she holds Erika to the fire for this?
Yeah,
Lisa
I would
Rinna
love
would
her.
not have the balls to do that.
But she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. Yeah.
She's not.
All right, you guys. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye.